That's why you look at how people are coming up in this world, a lot of them, because they bowing down to the devil. Straight up. Because they done already sold their soul to the devil, so what they want you to do? Sell your soul to the devil, because they know that they're the only neighbor of the Israelites that's not given any promise of mercy from the Most High. That's what they wrote. We ain't write it, right?
Hallelujah.
Straight up, so it is what it is. So they want you to follow them, so you don't get this mercy either.
Right.
But he say, the Most High say, you're going to have mercy on Jacob, and would yet choose Israel and set them in their own land in Isaiah 14:1. So he said, hey, look what Amashak answered him. He said, hey, all you got to do is bow down and worship me, all shall be thine. This is what Amashak said to him, read.
And Amashak answered and said unto him, get thee behind me, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Most High by power, and him only shalt thou serve.
See? But you keep hearing, it is written.
Right.
You keep hearing that. That's the Old Testament. Matter of fact, it's the law. Get Deuteronomy 6 and 13. No, 6 and 13 and Deuteronomy 10 and 20. This is what he's quoting from.
Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 13. Thou shalt fear the Most High thy power, and serve him, and shalt swear by his name.
Right. Deuteronomy 10 and 20.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 20. Thou shalt fear the Most High by power, him shalt thou serve, and to him shalt thou cleave, and swear by his name.
That's right, that's what he's quoting, man. You let them know, man, this is what you gotta do. Verse 9 of Luke, the 4th chapter. 6
Book of Luke, chapter 4, verse 9. And he brought him to Jerusalem, and set him on a pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, if thou be the Son of the Most High, cast thyself down from thence.
He said, if you be the Son of the Most High, took him on a high pinnacle, high building, and say, cast yourself down. You be the Son of the Most High. Tempting him. Cast yourself down if you be the Son of the Most High. Go ahead.
For it is written, he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee.
Right. So now here you go, bring a little trickery in it. Get Psalm 91 and 11. This is what he's trying to use. He ain't going to the law. He can't go to the law. But he's gonna try and bring a little trickery in here. To tempt the Most High.
The book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 11.
Right.
For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall...
Go ahead.
Come.
Go ahead.
They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
See? He's trying to use a little trickery in there, right? Check out what the Mashiach came back and told him. Luke, the 4th chapter.
And in their hand they shall bear thee up.
Call the verse.
Call the verse?
Call the verse.
Luke chapter 4, start from verse 10. For it is written, he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee.
So that's what he went to. He tried to quote Psalm 91 and 11. This is what Mashiach came back and said once you finished hearing what he said also. Read verse 11.
And in their hand they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Go ahead.
And Mashiach answered and said unto him, it is said, thou shalt not tempt the Most High thy power.
So now, it is said, it is written, it is said. Where is it said? In the Old Testament. Matter of fact, in the law. See, use these scriptures against anybody say we ain't under the law. Now what they gonna say? What is he using? Against Satan. Wow. So what they want you to do? You ain't following the law, so what you gonna? They want you to continue not to be able to do what?
Fight against Satan.
There it is. Fight against Satan, man. To rebuke him. Deuteronomy 6 and 16. Have we left the law from what Mashiach been bringing? 6 and 16.
Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 16. Ye shall not tempt the Most High your power, as ye tempted him in Massa.
That's right, man. We ain't supposed to be trying to tempt the Most High, but check this out. Get Ecclesiasticus 2 and 1. So you understand this battle you're dealing with. Because I don't think a lot of brothers understand the battle that's at hand. Look. You've been in the world, you've been doing whatever you've been doing, and still some of you still might be doing things that's off in the eyes of the Most High. That's what it says. Listen.
Sirach chapter 2, verse 1.
Which is Ecclesiasticus 2 and 1. Read.
My son, if thou come to serve the Most High,
If you come to serve the Most High, read.
prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah. And that's just the way I got it when I learned it. I was taught it. But I never was taught what I can tell y'all now, what it says here, and prepare. You see? It's very important. You come to serve the Most High, prepare yourself for who?
The tempter.
The tempter or temptation coming from the tempter who is who? Satan or the devil, right? So understand this. Mashiach Yahushua was 30 years old. He fasted 40 days and 40 nights. After the fast and dealing with Shaitan, that's when his ministry started. So he came to serve the Most High for his mission for those 3 years that he was the Most High, had him do what he had to do. You understand? Even though he done more miracles than we put in all the books of the world during his lifetime, but when you come to serve the Most High, I said prepare. You got to prepare, man. You can't just think, okay, well, I'm serving the Most High, and you ain't going to deal with this preparation that he's telling you. You got to prepare yourself for. Did the devil come to him?
None.
Who came to him?
Satan.
He came to him, right? So that's the same thing we got to deal with. You just got to know how to maneuver as he's maneuvering as a snake. A snake don't go one, snake don't go like this. Snake go this way, go that way. So he go to the left, then he might go to the right, right?
You go up.
Yeah, up, down. I mean, you stand up, get down. I mean, he can go all kind of directions, right? So you got to know how to deal with. That's why he said you can be wise as what? Serpents. Harmless as a dove, though. The harmless as a dove makes you be what? Humble, right?
There it is.
You got to maintain your spirit of humility. If you come down to it, you know what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do, but you still want to remain humble.
That's right.
You got more action happening, whereas you're not the aggressor. I mean, cops told me one day, say, look, he's the aggressor. I'm like, wow, you know, it's like, what can I say? He was telling the truth, because he was the aggressor, right? Right in his face, you know what I mean? Okay, I could do something to the other cat, but he's the aggressor. See what I'm saying? You have a humility, they want to deal with you, then you have an opportunity to defend yourself.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But in the spirit, you have to prepare yourself for the devil. Because you come to serve the Most High, he's telling you, prepare yourself for the devil, for temptation. I mean, it's going to come in all different forms. People going to change up on you. Them spirits going to get in them. Why? Because they don't have a spirit. They don't have the same spirit that we have. So the spirits come in them, they gonna have an attitude because they don't have the spirit that we have. And knowing what we know in the scriptures and applying them in your life.
Right.
So here they come. They come through people. He get into people's minds. Have them do whatever he want them to do. To do what? Have you deal with that temptation. The tempter, the devil. Verse 2, Ecclesiasticus.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 2. Set thy heart aright.
You gotta set your mind right, man. You gotta set your mind right. Get your mind straightened out, read.
And Constantly endure.
That's gonna take patience. Gonna take a whole lot of patience. Gotta constantly endure. Constantly endure, read.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
You can't run from this, man. When you gonna run? You can't run from this. He say, make not haste in time of trouble. Yeah, they gonna give you trouble. So he said, hey, don't run. Don't run from it. Read.
Verse 3. Cleave unto him, and depart not away.
Say, cleave unto the Most High, Baal Shem Mashiach, and depart not away. This is the power right here. He said, well, 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am in the midst thereof. The power ain't with no individualists. We ain't no individualists. The power is when we come together. More so than when we are apart and you trying to do everything yourself. Cause you got you fighting all them battles on your own.
Yes.
All of us, man, we fighting all that. When we ain't together, we got all of, then we come in here, we get this power, energized with the word of the Most High. Then you're going, I ain't talking about no song and singers, because that's okay too. We're gonna add that, but this is the power right here, the word of the Most High. Like the church, they go in there, they be singing and they doing everything they doing, but they not bringing the unadulterated truth as this word brings. You see what I'm saying? For this power. Read.
Cleave unto him.
Cleave unto him, read.
And depart not away.
Don't run, because a lot of brothers, they say, oh, I'm going to go get myself together. They think they can go somewhere, get yourself together, but you can't go nowhere. Where you going? The only thing you're going to is back into the world. That world, because what you do, you're already dealing with the Gentile-minded people. If you ain't dealing with us, we talking to each other, being in touch with each other, then who you have to deal with? Yes.
So when they go on back the road, they go on Satan right there. That's the choice. Going right back to Satan.
Right there. Remember,
but
you got to look. You got a complete number of spirits that's waiting on you.
Yes. Yes.
They waiting. They laying for you to come out of this and go some other way. They can laugh at you. Because you looking at people gonna be laughing at you. I thought you was all down for Mashiach Yahushua. All I heard you talking about Baal Shem Mashiach Yahushua all the time. Now who you talking about?
I'm glad you came back.
Yeah. Good to see you now. But it say you ain't gonna be worse than it was before you even start learning the truth.
Yes.
You gonna be in bad shape, man. You gonna tear your butt up.
Yes.
That's promised. Read.
Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
So, Most High, I'm cleaving to you. You said I shall be increased at my last end. This is what your word says. Do y'all realize this is what our ancestors done? That Most High, you brought us through the Red Sea. You opened up the Red Sea. Only you had the ground to be dry, that we can walk across dry ground. Hallelujah to your name. He loved that.
Yes, yes.
This is what worked. But if you don't know what he done, you don't know it. Like he said, wait, when we started this lesson, what was it all about?
Humility.
I know, but I'm saying, what was it about as far as when we first read the first scripture was about what?
Oh, heart and heart, Pharaoh's heart.
No. What was the purpose?
God showing you.
Huh? Huh?
He did it for a reason. He was showing the power.
Of who?
Almighty God.
That's right, the Most High, man.
That's right.
It was all about him. To get him a name.
That's right.
All this is to get him a name.
His will. His will.
What did he tell us to do? Tell our sons. Tell our sons. Tell his sons without the works of the Most High. What he done. See, that's why I said we have to take the look away from ourselves, especially when it's something that can be an advantage to him. An advantage to a Mashiach Yahushua. You see, and that's how we've been programmed to be selfish and look at ourselves, and we ain't looking at him. This is real. Anything that you read that will benefit him, which is everything, that's why we say hallelujah to the Most High for everything, whether he jacking us or he blessing us. You understand? He's worthy to be praised, because who we love, he do what? He chastens. So we don't know if he's chastening us for the love that he has us, to check us, to make us be ready for something that's getting ready to come up, or we don't know. Because his ways and thoughts are not our ways and thoughts, you see, but he got to be exalted. He got to be exalted. This is what he's doing all this to make himself a name. That's when people call him Mother Nature. They call him El Nino, La Nina. You think he's happy about that? Nah, man. No respect for him, man. That's why when he come back and destroy these kingdoms, as he gonna do, We ain't gotta read about nothing else. We ain't gonna have to read about anything about, because everybody gonna know the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
Forever.
That's right.
That's right, man. That's right, they gonna know him forever. Ain't nobody gonna ever not know him. You see what I'm saying? He gonna never be called nothing but the Most High. Period. He gonna be exalted. That's why when he say he gonna let Mashiach Yahushua rule and set all these nations under him, under the rulership of Mashiach Yahushua, and rule them with a rod of iron, and then Mashiach Yahushua gonna be subject to the Most High, and the Most High gonna be all in all forever and ever and ever. That's what this is about.
That's right.
From the beginning. Say, you want to follow me? You want to be righteous? Or you want to eat of the tree of good and evil? That's what we all doing.
Right.
Right now, you can't get around it.
Right.
We all have eaten of the tree of good and evil. You ain't gonna need it no more. Because we're gonna be all righteous. That's the opportunity that we have, Most High will. If you do what you gotta do, endure, and do what you gotta do to make it to the kingdom. This ain't no easy task though, man. You gotta sacrifice. Do it all. No matter what it is, you gotta sacrifice. There's a lot of brothers out there don't wanna sacrifice. They don't wanna do what it takes to make it to the kingdom. This ain't no easy. Just say the righteous scarcely gonna be saved.
Right.
Come on, he said he's gonna take one of a city, two of a family, and bring us to Zion. He gonna purge out rebels in the wilderness, just like he purged out the rebels in the wilderness, man. He let us go around the wilderness 40 years. 600,000 we came out of Egypt. Our warriors, strong. He killed 599,998. And only took Joshua and Caleb and had our children go into the kingdom, man. And they went wicked. It was wicked too. They followed the way of their forefathers, man. You know what I mean? So here we are now, a bunch of degenerates coming out of the state, man. So we ain't all that. Just because we have what we know. Because what about that little one that you look down upon? That's a little one. They ain't came in yet. Always keep that in mind, man. We don't know. All we can do is be messengers and let the Most High call who we gonna call to a Mashiach Yahushua. And don't feel bad because they don't accept where you're coming from or I'm coming from someone else. All we can do is be messengers. The Most High give us the words to speak to be able to have them to hear and want to change and come in. That's the Most High's job. He the one that calls. We don't call. That's why I say cleave to him and constantly endure. But see, if you want to cleave to something else, you're going to let evil come in. Most High still the Most High. Because he created evil, right?
That's right.
But it's on the left side.
That's right.
So you're going to deal with Satan. And not the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua and the holy angels. So you got a choice. Choose life or death. Come on, two choices we have. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Whatsoever is brought unto thee, take cheerfully.
So whatever is brought upon us, we got to take how?
Cheerfully.
Cheerfully, man. And sometimes that's hard for people to really do that because they don't see it.
Right.
It takes a certain spirit to be able to do what he's saying do. Whatever's brought upon us, take how?
Cheerfully.
Cheerfully, man. Read.
And be patient when thou art changed to a low
You
estate.
got to be patient when you change to a low estate. Don't take patience, man. I deal with time. Everything's not expedient. So you got to be patient when you change to a low estate. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
See, acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. When you're going to be going through some changes. Remember he said he sent us to the wilderness to do what? To prove us. To humble us. So yeah, we're going to go through some changes. We got to endure. We got to be patient. You can't be just, it's going to be, it got to be now. Everything is not going to be now. Instantly. And I know y'all young brothers, y'all want it right here, right now. You got to work on that. That's why I say be patient. You got to learn patience, man. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Believe in him.
Believe in him. Believe in him means what? Have what?